Yo, guys, welcome back to the Touchliner. We are exhausted, but we're still here to provide you with football content.
That's what we do.
We do it on the regs, all right? Last night we were on the sesh, and today we're on the couch.
Yes. We celebrate birthdays and then we come here and celebrate the touchliner.
It's true, and which one's more important? Who's to say? Us. We say the touchliner.
The touchline is more important.
So, as usual, we're going to go through the results.
Tell me, I want to hear some results and I'm going to give some opinions on them. I'll tell you what I thought.
Okay. Well, Real Madrid knock City out.
Shocked?
Surprised?
No, because I predicted it.
So did I.
Oh.
I predicted the score correctly, actually. Did you?
I think I also predicted the score correctly.
Both predicted the score correctly. Mbappe, hat-trick, though.
On the head top. Wow.
He shut all of us up.
Yeah,
all the doubters. He is probably, on his day, the best player in the world, I think. I don't think anyone really comes close to him. But it's just, can he keep doing it in big games? That's what I need to see. This was let's not sugarcoat it, this was a playoff game. It was the round of, well, not even a round of 32. It's win or go home.
Yeah.
And now they're in the knockout stages of the Champions League.
Sack Gvardiol down.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of that.
Laughing at him, get a load of this guy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But you know what? City, they are washed. And we'll add about that more because basically City and Liverpool are finishing their game right now. 4 back-to-back Premier League titles. They won a treble, and I don't know if you saw the video of that Spanish journalist interviewing all those City fans leaving the stadium.
Oh, yes, I saw that, yeah.
And
that was fucked.
One guy said Pep should be sacked.
Very loyal fan base.
Fucking
so... Literally won you 4 fucking leagues.
So stupid in a row, man. Like, this... You can't forget how big your club is. Or should I say how small your club is?
Oh.
Your original fan base was the same size as Wigan Athletic. And I'm not even trying to be a dick here. City were a small club that were in League One when Man United won the treble. It's
true.
Right? This is a small club. The fan base is small. It's growing, obviously, because of the success. But you can't forget where you came from. And for them to get so big-headed to think that they can sack the greatest manager of his generation, I think is insane.
I agree.
If that's you, fuck you, right?
What prick.
Get brain cells.
It's true.
But yeah, this more City. This Liverpool game, they're about to lose 2-0 at home. Stadium's empty. They've had all of the ball and they've done nothing with it.
I genuinely thought they would put a better showing at the Etihad, to be honest.
Me too.
Because obviously they just pumped Newcastle 4-0 last week.
Yes.
And we couldn't even get close to them. And Liverpool have come here and, I mean, from the looks of it, obviously we have not been watching all the way. You were watching all the way through,
most of it, yeah.
What did you think about the performance from Liverpool away as well?
I think,
big away win.
I think they did the right thing in letting City have the ball, hitting them on the break, and kind of just using Salah. This City team, they've got to rebuild now. That should be the goal. That should be the priority right now. On a note, though, I mean, he did just misplace a pass, but Gundogan has not looked the same since they re-signed him. He looks old, slow on the ball. De Bruyne as well. I didn't show you earlier, but he tried a shot from outside the box with his left foot, and it went to the corner flag.
Oh,
wow. He skimmed it that much.
Really?
I think he's cooked. That's just a sign. He's past his peak, obviously, and it doesn't look like he can perform at the top level anymore.
Kusanov also looks like a prime bozo.
I mean, he is a kid, but yeah, man, the bozo gene starts at a young age. You have it, you inherit it from the academy. Yeah, man, this is not a good sign for City because where do you go from here? Pep says he wants to stay.
They're gonna have to try and rebuild the team around Haaland, obviously, because he's signed.
He hasn't played today. I think City probably score at least 1 goal if Haaland is playing. Look, well done to Liverpool for winning the title.
Full time.
2 baldies. Liverpool winning the Premier League already, no doubt about it. And that was kind of compounded with an Arsenal loss.
Which we love to see.
To West Ham at home. West Ham, one of the few teams below United.
Wow.
I predicted a 1-1, but I said Bowen.
What did I say?
You said...
it's probably wrong anyways.
You said 2-0 to Arsenal.
You would think that. I think a lot of people thought
I thought they'd drop points. thought Bowen would score, but I didn't think that he'd score the winner.
Mm.
From a Wan-Bissaka cross, he did step overs and beat his man.
Yeah.
This guy's rejuvenated, man.
One thing I saw of a clip from that game is that we saw Odegaard. I can't remember who the player on the ball was, but he's sprinting down the left wing.
Yeah.
He's got a player on his right-hand side. He's got Odegaard on the far post, or running to the far post.
Yeah.
And he's got one defender on his right,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All Odegaard has to do is stick the run, keep going, and it's probably a sweat.
Yeah.
It's probably an easy goal. He then turns right and hides behind the 3 defenders coming. That's not a captain. That is not a captain. You've got to be sprinting every meter of that pitch to get the ball.
Always.
And he actually hid away from the front line there.
He's not captain material, man. You've always got to be ready to show for the ball. Captain of Arsenal. Arsenal's one of the biggest teams in England. Like,
look at the captains that they've had.
Vieira, Tony Adams, Henry's captain them. Even, I know he was shit, but Xhaka had some leadership qualities.
Yes, yeah.
Odegaard has none. I don't see it. I don't see, even if you want to say leading by example, I don't think he's good enough to.
No, definitely not.
I definitely don't think so. So, yeah, man. On top of all of that, on top of a 1-0 loss at home to a team that's 16th, who is smelly?
Yes.
Another red card.
Shocked?
No, but he's not getting out of this one, is he?
I didn't see it.
It was a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. So he lost the ball at the halfway line, and then he takes a touch and he just takes him out.
Really?
No, like he literally loses it and straight away fouls him. And there's the keeper, Raya's like
he's
out
lost
of the
his
box. Raya's out of the box, so he was going to get chipped.
Right.
Yeah, so red card. That's Arsenal's 5th red card of the season.
Fair.
So not only have they bottled any kind of momentum or title challenge, they have a disciplinary problem.
It's true.
And no surprise, look at their manager, man.
Entitled much?
Entitled. That's the only title they're getting.
That's true.
Entitled. Arteta, honestly, I don't know what he's saying to the players. How are you getting 5 red cards and we're not even 30 games into the season?
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is, it's actually disgraceful. You know what I'd say?
Disgraceful.
That's a red card every 5 games. That's
it's true.
All right.
It's true, yeah.
And Lewis Skelly, there's 2 of them. Yeah, even though one did get overturned, stay humble. Look at me doing the Haaland celebration. Yeah, check your tackles, man. You're a defender. You're a left back. You can't even time your tackles correctly.
Bro's actually just a silver card on FIFA. He's actually not even that good.
He literally is, man. He's so overhyped because he plays for Arsenal.
Literally, and
he came from their academy. I think he's fine, but come on now, calm. But from one unexpected result to a very expected result. Everton 2, United 2.
Yeah.
A point.
One of the worst United first half performances ever.
Whole game, I'd say. And we outdo ourselves every week, man. I was so unmoved. I go through the stages of grief in a United game. I start out with denial. I can't believe what I'm saying. But by the 70th, 80th minute, acceptance. Yeah. Which is why I watched the game with you. Yeah. Didn't celebrate any of our goals.
No.
Because I'm not fooled by these clowns, right? Fernandes, individual brilliance, great free kick. Ugarte, he's been trying that volley/long shot all season. One of them was bound to go in. Good goal, gets us the point. But we deserve to lose that game, I feel. There are a lot of problems which we can dissect. Onana, how are you palming every single shot into the path of a striker?
God can't catch. It's just simple as that. You can't fucking catch.
If you want to palm it away from the goal. It's schoolboy stuff, okay? Our defense, there's so many issues. Maguire, De Ligt, Mazraoui, I know,
Dorgu looked positive.
Yes.
But he can only do so much as well.
He's a kid. He's still learning, man. But listen, I know these defenders are going to make some mistakes, and I know that they're playing every week because we haven't really got any other options apart from the kids. I liked Obi coming off the bench, a 17-year-old from Arsenal. Looked good. Looked like he could provide something different in attack. The penalty. Penalty, yes or no?
Yes. It was. I think it was a penalty.
No.
Oh, you've changed your mind.
So I've seen 5 angles since then. And the thing is, if Ashley Young is running towards the ball while Maguire has his hand on him and while De Ligt has this pulling the shirt, it's a pen. I guarantee. I 100% agree. But he's looking to go down already.
It's contact and shirt pulling in the box. You can try and work around it as much as you can, but at the end of the day, if they're going to give some of the ones that they have given in the past that have been flimsy at best, you've got to be giving that. I think Everton will feel really hard done by.
Yeah,
Everton fans will feel really hard done by there.
On a different day, I think it could be a penalty. But listen,
Yeah.
Ashley Young did that at United. That little dive for a penalty over the best part of a decade, honestly. There was literally one where he kicked the defender and we got a penalty. Pre-VAR, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we've seen the script before. And luckily, we actually got a bit of a blessing, you know. We actually got a bit of luck on our side. And I think we need that. We're 15th, man. We're fucking 15th.
Moyes undefeated?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Moyes on a bit of a crazy run right now.
Yeah, he's honestly, Amorim said he's doing better than him. You can't argue with the facts.
Yeah.
He's doing great at Everton, man. He's got them out of that relegation battle. You had them nailed on to go down with Dyche.
Honestly, they shouldn't have sacked him in the first place, I think. Moyes.
Oh, like all those years ago.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he left to join us.
That's true, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking.
That was years. To be fair, yeah, that was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So much has happened since then.
Jesus, yeah. He's completely changed. He's won a trophy with West Ham since then.
Yeah, we became friends when he just took over as manager.
It's true.
So
it's true. That's how we are a David Moyes length friendship.
Literally
never
won the league as long as I've known this guy, because he's lucky, because that'd be unbearable.
It's true.
But yeah, I mean,
it'd be unbearable for you guys.
Oh yeah, I would be horrible.
Yeah,
I'd be dreadful. But look, a point is a point. Going into Ipswich at home midweek. Yeah, man. I mean, we'll do the predictions obviously later, but we should realistically be winning that. And
Hopeful.
Then the FA Cup. Ipswich at home, yeah, I think so. Ipswich in any situation, I think.
The lap on his head.
He'll score. I think it'll be like 3-2 or some stupid shit. But yeah, we should be winning. Speaking of games and winning, Newcastle.
Hello, Chris Wood. Time to get our revenge. Thank you for scoring a hat-trick on us last time. So we had to give the favour back to you and let Lewis Hall 3 assists on your head.
Corrected to 2, sadly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Still, we'll say 3 assists.
Yeah, we'll say 3 assists.
Cook.
Yeah, on his head. We conceded that first goal, and I think it was just everything just switched on from there. Isak, we'll talk about him in a bit.
Yeah.
But my God, one of the best players in current form in the world right now.
Yeah.
I think easily. Makes it into quite literally any team in the Premier League.
Yes.
Probably fits into a team in every team in La Liga. He's unreal. He's absolutely unreal.
Yep.
Gordon firing. Lewis Hall, by the way, I know we said he obviously 3 assists. He's just all up and down that left flank.
Honestly.
It's like he's driven by a motor. Like he is so good. And he's an attacker. Obviously, we've seen today, like his defensive work rate is quality, but his actual end product, getting the ball into the box, is also top quality. I think you got to be looking at him and saying, Tuchel, you got to be bringing him up to the England squad.
I think
he's young, but these are the players that you have to build the squad around.
I mean, it's not like he's got much competition for that left back spot.
No,
I think
Luke Shaw.
Yeah, literally that's it. When he's fit, but not only is he good at all of that, he's a set piece specialist.
Yes.
That delivery, honestly, from a fullback is so old school.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, if you can imagine him on the left, Trent on the right, delivering crosses, like
yeah. If we can work out how to get Trent to defend, then we'd be solid.
Yeah, I mean, Trent literally
would be great.
Trent literally in that game against Doku got dribbled against more than any other player in any other game this season.
Damn.
By halftime. There was literally one run where Doku beat him, came back, beat him again, came back, beat him again.
He's just stat padding. He's just increasing his. He's trying to get XP.
I've had enough of Liverpool fans
XP farming.
telling me that Trent can defend, because he can't defend.
No.
Just accept that he can't defend. It's fine. He's a world-class crosser of the ball.
Yeah.
He's great in the final third. He's good at set pieces and corners and all that. But he cannot defend. Just accept it, man.
Yeah, and as a right back, like, there's no real excuses with it. Like, there was this whole phase of him trying to slot in the midfield for England because, well, he wasn't good enough defensively to be a right back. You know, when Kieran Trippier is more of a defensive solidity to your team than you are, you know, he's not the biggest, strongest, fastest defender in the world. He does what Trent does, but his defensive work rate, obviously we're talking about probably last year, 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
But his defensive work rate, his tackling ability is much better than Trent's is. So it's no wonder that, you know, in the Euros against Italy in the finals, you know, the Euros he's never sitting in that right back spot. It's always somebody else or right wing back spot. I just don't think he's good enough to. I don't think he's good enough to defend some of the best left wingers in the world, and some of the best players play at left wing in the world. You know, you imagine Mbappe against Trent. It would actually be a shit show.
It'd be a bloodbath, man. Yeah. You can't do that. He's got to have like a strong defense behind him if you want to play him.
Yeah,
and that's the issue. But yeah, that's what you get with him. But look, we'll talk a bit more about Isak later. But I loved that Panenka. What a penalty!
Was nice. I think he should be doing better. Sells should be doing better there. Don't know. I think he commits to the dive and Isak just reads it and slots it down the middle.
Yeah.
And he just can't get his hand back to it.
Falls into the net.
Yeah. But hold.
Yeah.
On your head.
Good win. I mean, 4-1 after 35 minutes, but it ends up being 4-3. Bit of a nervy finish.
3 points, nevertheless.
It's true. In this top 4 race, that's big. And yeah, speaking of the top 4 race, Villa. Asensio double, but that's not the headline.
We don't give a fuck about Asensio.
Marcus Rashford got 2 assists, and I said it in the predictions. He is going to. I said he'd score, but he showed up.
It's all right. We didn't ignore that.
He got the assist in stoppage time.
Yes.
He got the equalising assist as well. This guy, honestly, I'm happy to see him back in form. And Villa, honestly, bringing in these lone players, Rashford, Asensio, even Marlon, it was on a permanent, but Marlon as an attacking addition. This is what's going to win them games and probably progress them in the Champions League.
Yeah, they've got that depth now.
Yeah.
Having Rashford just on the bench to bring on, even if he's 20% better than what we were seeing when he was at United recently, that's still a very good player to have in your squad and bring on. I think Rashford, on his day, can be one of the top wingers in the league. Like, he looks great at Villa right now. He's having a revival of his career. He looks a lot happier. Looks like he's getting the minutes that he wants. I'm happy for him. You know, maybe even if he has a good season this year, you start seeing, shouts for an England call-up.
I know Tuchel likes him. He's a fan of him. So I think any excuse to get him in the squad is there.
Yeah.
And 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps this form up by the next international break in March, he gets called up.
Because he's a top quality forward and he brings, if you get him to a space where he's confident, he brings such a direct sort of style of playing. He runs straight at you, feint step overs inside, and he's gone. Because he's rapid as well. People forget how quick Rashford is.
Yeah, honestly.
But yeah, no, I mean, I would love to see him slot into the England squad if he can have a good revival season.
Yeah.
But I need to see it consistently. He needs to either be consistently coming on and doing something for Villa or starting and showing that he can, in big games as well, perform to the standards that we need, because I need defensive work rate from him. I need defensive 100%. Work rate from my left winger.
100%.
Like, you look at Anthony Gordon, obviously probably England's number 1 left winger right now, I'd say. Jack Grealish is a bozo. But Gordon's up and down the wing.
Yeah,
he'll drop back and he'll be all the way on the edge of his box, and then he'll blitz all the way up to the other end of the pitch.
Yeah.
So we need to be seeing that with Rashford, and I do hope Emery can get something out of him.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's working. But I'm not just. I think that result is good for Villa, but I think it just highlights Chelsea's difficult period right now. No wins in their last 3, 1 in their last 5.
Palmer.
1 goal from them in their last 3, because the other goal they scored was an own goal.
Where is Palmer? Where did he go?
He did say.
Blood left the league?
Crying in this car.
Yeah. Wow. No chin. No one cares about you unless you're scoring or assisting, mate.
I hate that Chelsea fans. Our Chelsea fan friend was like, we haven't got a striker. How much money have you spent? Nkunku plays in a striker, and if I remember on FIFA, he was a centre forward.
Centre forward role.
So you've got attackers, and I understand that, we haven't got a striker. If you're saying that you lost because you didn't have Nicholas Jackson up front, what the fuck
is he injured?
You talking about? Yeah.
How long's he out for?
Not sure. But he's been out, and
he's been out for a while.
Maybe he is really good, because he's been out and they just haven't scored or won in a few games.
I don't watch Jackson and think he's one of the top centre forwards in the league. I don't think you can. I think he's a dynamic, again, direct sort of player. He's got pace, got the ability to put a decent shot on from time to time. There was a period where we went through a bit of a Joe Linton phase.
Yes.
Where he's just kicking the ball at his own head and shit.
Yeah,
but
maybe he does make the team better, but I still don't buy it that you aren't winning games because of him. It's not like he's a clinical striker that's going to score you 25, 30 goals a year. So, yeah, man. Chelsea fans, I'd be worried. Palmer, I still think he's a good player. I don't think he's completely gone, but I just think you need a second option. It can't just be like, yeah, pass it to Palmer, inshallah will score.
Yeah.
That can't be
100%.
That can't be it, because that's how we play with Bruno. And we're 15th, in case you forgot.
I would love to see Chelsea at 15th, though. Just FYI.
They were a bit last year, to be fair. Seymour?
It was great. Seymour tax. Yeah.
But yeah, those are the results. And yeah, we'll catch you on 3 points in a couple days, in a bit.